Hey, my name is Chad. I'm a student currently at Mount St. Mary's University. I'm a double major in philosophy, politics, and economics, and theology, PPE, and theology. So I'm an independent contractor with my company. So Cutco is great. You know, like I said on the phone, you don't have to get anything, but if you do see something that you like, it'll really help me out. You're going to be putting me towards my goals, and you're buying into a great company. It's a great investment for the future. Like I said, I only work through referrals, so another goal by the end of the day is to get as many people that you think are nice enough to own Cutco, to own some of these knives, to have their phone numbers by the end of it. That way I can give them a call too. And the way that works is there's just a text that gets sent out saying, you know, your connection with me, and I'll give you a phone call sometime soon about what's going on. And you're not just, you know, giving your phone number out to random people without some sort of connection in between. Because I know it'd be a little strange to just get a random text from somebody that you don't even know. But it's a great thing. You know, you have to have that connection. So Cutco is awesome. You can buy sets or pieces. We have tons of accessories, gifts, hunting tools, and more. Our company has been around since 1949, and we have over 17 million customers, sell 300 million annually, and all of our products are backed by a forever guarantee. So one thing that a lot of other high-end brand knives don't offer is the forever guarantee. They might give you a limited lifetime guarantee where it's just limited to your life, but then you pass it down to your kids, you know, something breaks, tip breaks off of a knife, you want to get sharpened, something like that. You go in and you try to send it back to the company. Well, you can't do it without paying a massive fee. But these guys, anytime you, like, little damage here and there, yeah, send it back in. All you gotta pay is the shipping fee, and you get back a brand new knife. It gets sharpened, everything like that. So all you gotta pay is the shipping fee. So we also have interest-free monthly investment options, so that way you don't have to pay for it all at once. And I'm able to give you the best deal possible on whatever you decide to get today. So yeah, this is a really interesting part of this presentation, one of my personal favorites. So take the penny, and once you get started on here, there it goes. Took a little bit that time, but got it right in half. If you want to see, I'll show it to you here. No damage. Nothing at all. You want to see?
Yeah. Showed up here. There you go.
No damage. Just a little bit of staining from the pennies that I've cut before. Quality. Like, they're that sturdy and able to do that. Because you can, like I said, you cut through leather, you could cut through cardboard. You know, that packaging that's just a pain to cut through, like the shrink wrap packaging that you get that you're fiddling with a knife trying to open. No, you use these. Great. It's really great. Okay. So we're just going to get into the video where it talks about the product quality from all the different people who have owned Cutco over the few decades that's been out, you know.
You know, I think we got knives for our wedding. They didn't last the test of time.
I cut things and saw through the tomato, and it's starting to mush underneath me.
It seemed that they got dull very quickly. Sometimes we just couldn't find the right knife to do what we needed it to do. But since we've got Cutco and we have the variety of knives, each knife really does something different.
When we first picked up the knives, we could tell the difference. We weren't used to having such sharp blades, the tools working like they were supposed to.
We actually use them so frequently, I can't put them away. It's just part of our kitchen now.
When it comes to preparing food and cooking meals for your family, a set of sharp, dependable knives in your kitchen can be the difference between cooking because you have to or cooking because you want to. With the right knives, food preparation is a breeze. With the wrong ones, not so much.
I can't compare the Cutco to any knife that they sell in a department store because I've tried them all. The only knives I have are Cutco.
With preparing meals for 10 people 3 times a day, I need a knife that I know I can go to, that has the quality that's gonna work every time, and Cutco does it for me. Cutco quality is number one.
Since 1949, for millions of families across the country, the right knives are Cutco knives. Cutco knives are made right here in America, always have been. And today, hundreds of Cutco team members craft each knife with an artisan's eye for quality and detail. This level of craftsmanship is one of the reasons that every Cutco knife comes with a forever guarantee, a powerful promise we've stood behind since our founding in 1949. That means your Cutco set will be the last set of knives you'll ever need to buy. 10 years, 20 years, even generations down the road, Cutco will sharpen your knives and replace any defective item for free. No one else does that because no one else is Cutco.
They stand behind their product, which is very rare. And they're an American company, which is even better.
It's a lifetime warranty, so I did have the experience of having it once replaced with no questions asked.
Warranty on a knife that we've had for over a decade, and we've had a couple knives replaced that have been damaged. It was very easy.
Cutco can make this guarantee because of the unique, patented design and the meticulous multi-step construction process that goes into its knives. It's what makes Cutco unique and a cut above all others in quality, durability, and user satisfaction. Cutco puts each blade through a 3-step heat treating process, creating the best balance of hardness, flexibility, rust and stain resistance, and edge retention. After that, the blade is meticulously polished to enhance rust resistance. And then comes the secret to Cutco's sharpness and durability, the exclusive Double D recessed edge. This process creates a series of 3 razor-sharp edges on the blade, with pointed teeth that protect it from contacting surfaces that might dull the knife. The Double D recessed edge allows the blade to cut forward, backward, or straight down with equal ease. You can cut virtually anything, which makes food preparation easy, fast, and fun. Here's proof of how sharp a Cutco blade is. This is a tough piece of leather, and using a regular kitchen knife, even a brand new one, cutting it is practically impossible. Now, watch what the Cutco table knife can do. Notice its rounded design for added safety, and no rivets, so it looks great on your table. But can it cut? Can it ever?
Sharpness is everything. The product from Cutco is head and shoulders above any other knife that I've ever used. They do exactly what I want them to do for me every single time.
Here's something you might not know. You may already own an incredibly expensive set of knives. Ever seen a kitchen drawer that looks like this? Loads and loads of knives, most of which you never use because they're too dull or aren't right for the job. That's money wasted. A lot of money when you add it all up. It's actually much more cost-effective to invest in a set of quality knives. Knives that come with a forever guarantee. Knives that are designed for every conceivable kitchen duty. Knives that you'll be happy to use every day. Let's take a quick look at a few of the most popular knives in a set. If you've ever tried to cut a tomato with a dull knife, you know how frustrating and messy it can be. The Cutco trimmer makes quick work of tomatoes, oranges, apples, cucumbers, great for sectioning grapefruit and oranges. Easily trims and bones meat, poultry, and fish. It's even a great bar knife for lemons and limes. This versatile knife is a star of your set, and one of the key reasons Cutco won About.com's Reader's Choice Award for Best Cutlery Brand.
The trimmer. I love the trimmer. That's my favorite knife. I use it when I'm cutting up salads and I'm trimming a steak.
I use it for my meats like chicken, roast. I really use it for everything, so it's a pretty multi-purpose knife.
Ready to do some chopping, dicing, slicing, and mincing? The home chef now has a classic knife at their disposal, the Petite Chef. Just place the tip on the cutting board and rock the blade, using the back of the blade to do the cutting. When done this way, you feel as though you're cutting air.
My favorite Cutco knife is the chef knife. Just cutting the lettuce when you want it super fine or really chopped really fine, it makes cooking a lot easier.
It has the nice long blade and chop quickly. I don't think I realized how efficient that would be.
And now, the knife that's more than a knife, the Cutco Spatula Spreader. It's the world's premier sandwich and bagel knife. Spread mayo, cream cheese, or jellies. No muss, no fuss. Cut cakes with ease. Serve up neat, appetizing portions of lasagna. Slice up a pizza.
By far, my favorite knife is the spatula knife. Great for sandwiches.
You can cut the bagel, then you can scoop the spread. It's all with one tool.
Finally, let's look at a knife you probably won't use every day, but when you need it, you'll be so glad it's in your set. It's the renowned Cutco Butcher Knife. It may look intimidating, but use it once and you'll wonder how you ever got along without it. Heavy duty and tough, it easily segments and trims big cuts of meat and disjoints poultry. Watch it go through a squash, pineapple, even a watermelon at a single pass.
Butcher knife, great for cutting meat. Just goes through it like crazy.
It's so easy to get around. You don't have to worry about the heat because it has that length.
Having the right knife for the right job is like having the right club for every shot, the right tool for every task, the right shoes for every occasion. With the right set of Cutco knives, your work goes faster, better, and is a lot more rewarding. With Cutco knives, cooking is fun. Beyond that, using a dull knife, especially for the wrong purpose, is a serious safety hazard. It's been proven that most kitchen accidents involve the knife, especially a dull knife. That's because people force dull knives and use them improperly in order to get them to cut, and that's how accidents happen. Sharp, safely stored, and properly used knives are a far safer choice and make your kitchen a much more enjoyable place. All the knives in your Cutco set are guaranteed to be sharp forever because we'll sharpen them for free, anytime, anywhere, no matter how long ago you bought them. How sharp are they? Watch this. This is the Cutco Petite Carver. Our customers have given this knife a 5-star rating on Cutco.com, and no wonder. This is a length of thick rope. It's tough and fibrous, like a big roast. Now watch this. If it can cut rope like this, imagine how easily it will glide through your toughest cutting jobs.
Other knives I had to saw through and saw through. With Cutco, I have not had to do that. They stay sharp. I have been 100% satisfied.
It's clear that a Cutco knife set is the premier choice and the most important set of tools in your kitchen. So now let's talk value. Remember that every knife in every set is American-made in Cutco's own facility in upstate New York and is completely covered by Cutco's one-of-a-kind forever guarantee. These are knives that will last for your lifetime and beyond. Nobody else offers that kind of value.
The Cutco knives made a huge difference in our kitchen. For 15 years, we've had the same set of knives. Everybody talks about the good quality and the sharpness of it, how long it stays sharp. I know that we've gotten our money's worth out of those knives.
Remember, too, that Cutco knives are made of the highest quality materials. The handles, for example, are not wood or cheap plastic, but thermo resin for far greater strength, dishwasher endurance, and long-term durability. They won't crack, splinter, chip, or absorb grease. Wooden handles can become bacteria breeding grounds, and cheap brass rivets quickly discolor and show their age. Cutco exclusively uses corrosion-resistant nickel-silver rivets for the utmost in appearance and durability. This customer favorite has a 5-star rating for a reason. Strong and versatile. You can use them in the kitchen, the garden, anywhere. Cut everything from delicate herbs to that ridiculously tough plastic packaging your regular scissors just can't handle. And the heavy-duty blades separate for easy cleaning. How powerful are the shears? Strong enough to easily cut through this penny. Your Cutco representative is ready to answer any questions you may have and help you choose the set that turns this into this and this into this. Thanks for choosing Cutco. American made, forever guaranteed.
Yeah, any questions that you guys have about any of this stuff, hit me with them, because that's what I'm here to do. I want to be as open and honest with you guys as possible. The more that I tell you about the company, the more and more I tell you about the knives and the products, the better it'll be. because I want to be as honest with you as I can with this, because that's incredibly important. It's a part of our business model is honesty. So,
By the way, for anybody that watches this video, I'll have Chad's contact information in the description.
a little bit here. Okay.
I
Just a
assume the
little bit.
sheaths are just so you can carry them around. You don't actually get knives with sheaths.
No, the sheaths come separate from the knives unless you buy enough. So if you buy enough in the separate containers and stuff like that, I'll throw all the sheaths in for free. I can do percentages. So you're getting a discount on here, and then I can give you discounts as we go as well. So that's a key difference between buying from a person than buying online. And that's where the incentive comes in for me to go to people's houses and stuff like that. Because you get like one heck of a deal. Like you're already getting 10-15% off just with me being here, and then extra on top of that. Say I need some people like referrals and stuff like that, I'll throw in a knife for free or something like along those lines.
It cuts right through chicken bones, cuts through frozen food.
Yeah, and you obviously value, higher end cutlery, stuff like that. But the one nice thing that you get with these is the forever guarantee. So if that knife were to ever break whenever you're cutting that chicken bone, or like a little accident were to happen, you can't do nothing with that knife. Mm-hmm. You can't send it back in and get it replaced real easy. These guys you can. And like I said, it goes on to your kids and to their kids. So that's the difference here between this knife brand and most other high-end knife brands, because these are rated by the top chefs in the world from France, and they're considered higher quality than other brands, and I'll get into those other brands in a little bit here. But still, just far and away the best deal possible. So I'm going to ask you to hold this here for me. Oh no, actually here, this. Take this. Go ahead, cut that in half. Pretty cool, right? That there's just a table knife. Now I'll go ahead and get into the steak knife. So this knife's a little bit longer than the regular table knife, and it's better for cutting directly through a slab of steak that you're cutting and eating for dinner. Here, this is what it shows here. It's just a little bit bigger and just perfect for cutting through a steak. I'll show you. Look at that. Just nice and easy. Now, it's a little bit rare for my taste, but
I was going to say they forgot to cook it.
I like medium rare steaks, but that's a little too rare for my taste. But it's a great investment for later, so if you can buy a knife here and there and then slowly build up a block, you can have the option to do that. And you can buy the block and you can just slowly build your setup over time. And then, like I said, it's great investment for your kids, because those knives will be around for forever because they have that forever guarantee. So you can continually add to it, and then those kids, they won't ever need to buy any knives. And the average consumer spends about $400 on a knife over their entire lifetime. So that you're looking out for your kids then. You're really looking out for the next generation. Now this one is my personal favorite out of all of them. It's the pizza cutter. Now, you know how much of a pain it is to clean a pizza cutter. So you're going through it, you're sitting at the sink, you spin it a little bit and you clean that, and then you spin it a little bit, you clean that part, and it never seems like you can clean the whole thing. Well, this, you just click that off there, go and wash it. All comes apart, and you can slip it back on there, pop it back on, and there you go, you can use it again. So it's a real simple design, it makes it real easy for you to clean it. That's my personal favorite out of all of them. These are the mats here, so the wellness mats you can get for your floors if you're having if you have cold floors or something like that. You want to have a mat down, that way your feet don't get cold while you're up there cooking. So you throw that down and you never have that anymore. And these are the personalized engravings. So the personalized engravings just add a level of personal touch to your own piece of Cutco. So you can always remember it was this person who gave it to you. Or It just has that person's name. It's special. It's a special gift for someone. It's definitely a cool product. Okay.